Welcome to this fourth and final installment of a four-part series that I'm doing to go over all the explorers and rares in the four different Slayer zones in Reaver's Refuge. In this episode, we're going to be going over the Eerie Forest, my favorite of the four zones out here, because it's got some interesting, quirky rares. And you want to either, use the giant to fly up here, or you want to take the air jets up here that are in Reaver's Refuge. So first thing you want to do is you're going to talk to Thier here, and you've got to give him 3 gems, and these are the gems that you find in the various Slayer zones, like, for example, Theodorix's gem, or Theodorix's gem that comes from Sands of Menectrin. You've got Sventusk's gem that comes from Giant Hold. You've got Vethos Jin's gem that comes from Necropolis, and then there are 3 more. I only have 2 of the others, and these come from the Slayer zones right here in Reaver's Refuge. Now, you only need 3 of these gems to get access to Eerie Forest. Now, I guess when this first came out years and years ago, you needed all 6. You only need 3 now, so if you've been away from the game for a while, that is a change. But it's been that way for years, ever since I've been playing. So you talk to Thier here, and you say, here, take the gems. And he'll walk away and turn into a blue dragon, and he'll pull up the portal. Now, you can, oh, it looks like he took all 5 of my gems. Well, you only need 3, but apparently he takes them all, whatever you got. Now, you can follow somebody else through this portal. If somebody else pulls up this portal, you can follow them right through it. But if you do want to flag for the Stealer of Souls quest, which is the capstone quest out here in Reaver's Refuge, then you will need to turn in those gems. And you will also need to turn in the 3 dragon essences that you get from the 3 quests. Or you can get them from turning in runes to the trader below, to Torivik here. The Eerie Forest. This is a pretty small zone. They're all pretty small, but I think this may be the smallest. And just like the other zones, the first explorer is the entrance. So the first rare is right here. It's the vampire, and he's always up. But there's a neat little mechanic to get him to spawn. You have to kill mobs on the sacrificial stone, and this is an explorer here. So you want to drag these rats and make sure you kill them on the stone, and you'll know that you're killing them in the right spot because you'll see the message there, blood begins to pool at your feet. That's not enough to appease the vampire, so we're going to need to go get some more of these rats. And you can't drag mobs from all the way across the zone, because, like I said before, the leash for mobs in these Slayer zones is really, really short, but you can just drag these rats. That are right here around the tree. There's your second message, and third that says that the vampire Varne awakens. And apparently we've killed him. The next explorer is a very, very well-hidden explorer. Very easy to walk right by, which is a hidden graveyard, which is right here. You can see that's really hard to see. And if you're coming up from this way, I mean, you're going to walk right by this if you don't know what's there. Boom. There's a bunch of mobs that'll spawn back here, too. And the next rare is a mob rare. There are a bunch of mob spawning rares. And it's a swarm of zombies. And you come back here, and if it's up, you'll see that there'll be, no, it's not up unfortunately, there'll be like a dark red wall barrier that appears right over there. And you never want to touch that barrier whether you're on either side. So if you came here and your friends were in the other part of the zone, they're not going to be able to get here until you finish the rare. That wall will insta-kill you. But basically there's just a bunch of waves of zombies, and then you get a chest for it, and that's right here. And you have to come to the back of the zone right about here before that wall will pop. The next explorer is the quest entrance to Stealer of Souls. And if you ever just come back here just to do the quest, you can run back here, because everything has a really short leash. You can just outrun it and it just white dots out. Now the next explorer is this right here. And that's all the explorers. We have one more rare, which is called Purge the Darkness, a very ominous name. And there's a crypt over here. That a bunch of mobs will fly out of if it's up. If the mobs continue to respawn, you'll know that it's up. It looks like it's up. Cool. And that was Purge the Darkness. And that's the final rare out here. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube. And if you happen to be on Sarlona, you are welcome to send me a tell.